Get ready to be fascinated by the mysterious charm of the top 15 most mysterious monuments on Earth, where old puzzles, unsolved mysteries, and famous stories come together to make us question the past and pique the interest of today's curious minds. Number 15. The Nazca Lines. In the center of the Nazca Desert in Peru, the Nazca Lines offer a unique experience. These aren't typical drawings. They're vast geoglyphs etched into the ground by the ancient Nazca people from 200 BC to 700 AD. Far from simple, these drawings showcase elaborate depictions of animals, plants, and geometric shapes that captivate viewers. Among them, a massive hummingbird stands out, covering over 900 feet. The creation process of these incredible pieces is a testament to the Nazca people's ingenuity. Without sophisticated tools or machinery, they achieved these wonders by brushing away the top layer of dark pebbles, revealing the contrasting pale sand below. This technique produced lines that can stretch up to 1,000 feet and reach widths of 33 feet. There's an intriguing aspect though. To truly appreciate the majesty of these drawings, one must view them from above. How the Nazca people managed such precise artistry without an elevated perspective remains a puzzle. As for their purpose, theories vary. Some think they were integral to religious ceremonies, while others see them as ancient star maps. Yet another group considers them as pure expressions of art. The true reason is elusive, perhaps waiting to be discovered. Regardless, the Nazca Lines draw visitors globally, captivated by their enduring beauty and mystery. Number 14. The Moai. On a tiny faraway island called Easter Island, you'll find enormous stone figures known as Moai. These structures stand as tall as a 3-story building. There are over 887 of them scattered across the island. These aren't your typical statues. For instance, they don't have legs, and their heads are massive, comprising about 1/3 of their entire stature. It's quite a sight to see. The original inhabitants of this island, the Rapa Nui, crafted these figures over 1,000 years ago. They chose volcanic rock, one of the toughest materials, for the job. Without the luxury of advanced tools or machinery, it was sheer determination, strength, and collaboration that brought these figures to life. Think about the effort it would have taken to move these enormous statues into position. So, why were these statues made? The true reason remains elusive. Some speculate they might have been symbols of power or tributes to ancestors for the Rapa Nui. There are also theories suggesting they represented deities. Regardless of the reason, it's evident that building the Moai was a monumental endeavor for the island community. However, at some point, many of these statues were toppled over. The reasons for this are still debated. Was it due to internal conflicts or a natural disaster? The silent Moai don't reveal their stories easily, leaving us intrigued and seeking answers even today. Number 13. Göbekli Tepe. Göbekli Tepe, a place older than the pyramids or Stonehenge, believed to be the world's earliest temple. Take in the view of the towering T-shaped stone pillars. Some stand as tall as 2 stacked buses and weigh up to 10 compact cars. More than just their size, these pillars captivate with intricate carvings of animals, such as lions, bulls, and snakes. The presence of unique patterns, like spirals and zigzags, further adds to their allure, but their true significance remains a riddle. Göbekli Tepe might have been a unique gathering point. Early humans, pioneers of their era, could have used this place for spiritual practices, but as of now, it remains a tantalizing mystery we're only beginning to unravel. It was only in 1995 that an archaeologist named Klaus Schmidt began excavations here, unearthing over 16 impressive structures. The discoveries continue, with each new finding further unveiling the secrets of the past. This landmark was previously enveloped by a dense forest in a climate warmer than the present. The humans of that time were not mere hunters. They showcased their prowess in farming and stonework. Here's an intriguing tidbit. These pillars were designed to be visible from above, hinting at grand ceremonies that might have taken place here. Yet by 8000 BC, Göbekli Tepe was deserted for reasons we can't quite fathom. This enigma only heightens the allure of the site. It stands as both a testament to the ingenuity of early humans and a beacon inviting us to uncover its hidden stories. Number 12. The Sphinx. A massive stone lion rests under the Egyptian sun. But there's something unique about it. It has a human face. This impressive structure is the Sphinx, standing proudly on the Giza Plateau in Egypt. It's more than just popular, it's a global icon. Who's responsible for this enormous figure? Most believe it was Pharaoh Khafre, an ancient Egyptian ruler from around 4,500 years ago. Crafting the Sphinx wasn't a minor task. At 73 meters, it's the largest single stone statue globally, towering as tall as a 6-story building. However, the passage of time has left marks on the Sphinx. Its nose is missing and its face bears the scars of weathering. Historical sources suggest that the Sphinx might have served as a protector, guarding the pyramids. Ancient Egyptian drawings often associate it with strength and authority. Nowadays, it draws immense attention, attracting over 15 million visitors each year. Its significance hasn't gone unnoticed, earning it a spot as a World Heritage Site, emphasizing its importance in global history. Yet, with its fame come unanswered questions. What was its primary function? Was it a protector, a sacred icon, or perhaps a tomb? Was Khafre truly its creator, or does it have even older origins? And a question that puzzles many. How did the ancient Egyptians, without the technology we have today, manage to carve this magnificent statue? The Sphinx remains an intriguing marvel. So far, these monuments are indeed mysterious, but we got you covered, so you aren't stressed when planning to go to these monuments. Number 11. The Pyramids of Giza. Over 4,500 years ago, in the sands of Egypt, stood three immense structures. The Pyramids of Giza. These architectural marvels earned a spot on the list of the ancient world's 7 wonders. They were the pride of 3 pharaohs, Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure. These pharaohs were the ruling elite of their era. They commissioned these vast pyramids not for recreational purposes, but as their final resting places, their tombs. These weren't just any tombs, they were majestic, once shining bright with white limestone. While time has taken some of their luster, their magnificence remains undeniable. The exact reasons or methods behind the pyramid's construction remain a mystery. Was it a display of power, or perhaps a riddle for future generations? The intrigue surrounding these stone wonders persists. Here's an interesting fact. The largest pyramid, built for Khufu, consisted of an astonishing 2.3 million blocks, and the precision of these pharaohs and their builders was unmatched. They placed these blocks with such accuracy that they needed no adhesive to keep them in place. These pyramids were aligned with specific stars, serving as cosmic maps. Even today, these ancient structures stand tall, holding on to their mysteries and inspiring awe. It's safe to say that the ancient world was truly remarkable. Book your next trip like never before with our ebook, Travel on a Dime. With a comprehensive collection of affordable travel destinations, we've simplified the process for you to plan your next getaway. Inside, you'll find expertly selected travel spots that will not break your bank, complete with the most affordable times to visit each location and a multitude of budget-friendly activities to engage in. Don't miss out on this invaluable guide that will revolutionize your travel plans. Click the link in the description section to secure your own copy of Travel on a Dime. Number 10. Machu Picchu. Flying high above the majestic mountains of Peru, the lost city of the Incas, Machu Picchu emerges from the horizon. Located atop a steep mountain ridge, this ancient city takes your breath away, a testament to life in the 15th century. Machu Picchu is an extraordinary city comprising over 150 impressive stone structures. The Incas, renowned for their craftsmanship, molded large blocks of stones into temples, palaces, and farming terraces that would leave any observer in awe. At the city's core stands the Intihuatana, a colossal stone that served the Incas as a space observatory. They used this stone to monitor the sun and the changing seasons. As for the reason behind its construction, there are theories. Some speculate it was a lavish retreat for the Inca emperor, Pachacuti, while others argue it was a revered place of worship. Its true purpose, however, remains an enigma. Over time, Machu Picchu was obscured from memory following the Spanish conquest. It wasn't until 1911 that Hiram Bingham brought its splendor back into the spotlight. Number 9. The Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China stretches across mountains, valleys, and deserts, covering more than 13,000 miles. That's about the distance from your school to grandma's house multiple times. This immense wall of stone and brick has protected China for over 2,000 years. It's much older than many generations in your family. When you stand before it, you're struck by its grandeur. This isn't just any wall. It holds the record for being the longest structure ever built by humans. But here's something interesting. The Great Wall isn't one continuous line. It's made up of many segments built over centuries. Some say you can see it from space because of its length. However, it often blends into its environment, making it hard to spot, even from above. Each year, millions of people, likely more than live in your entire state, come to witness this incredible structure. Number 8. Stonehenge. Once upon a time, deep in the annals of history, there was a curious ring of towering stones in England named Stonehenge. Its age? As ancient as time, with scientists estimating its construction between 3000 and 2000 BC. That's way older than your distant ancestors. The purpose of Stonehenge remains an enigma. Some speculate it served as an early church where folks gathered to offer prayers and chant hymns. On the other hand, some theorize it was a vast celestial observatory, allowing individuals to monitor the stars and observe the sun's trajectory. Delving deeper into its construction unveils further marvels. These colossal stones, comparable in size to modest homes, weren't sourced from the immediate vicinity. Incredibly, some originated 150 miles away, roughly spanning the gap between New York City and Philadelphia. And this feat was accomplished in times devoid of modern transportation. Instead, they relied on wooden sleds to transport these behemoths. Stonehenge's story doesn't end there. Its construction was phased, and indications suggest its utilization spanned over 1,500 years. That's akin to a playground standing the test of time for numerous generations. Now, Stonehenge stands as a global icon, attracting spectators from every corner of the earth. Number 7. The Acropolis. Travel back to a time of gods and heroes at the Acropolis in Athens, Greece. This ancient city, set high on a hilltop, hails from the 5th century BC and holds a treasure trove of stories. At the city's center stands the majestic Parthenon, a tribute to Athena, the guardian deity of Athens. Such was her influence that the city bears her name. Not far from there, the Erechtheion reveals its distinct design. 6 statues of women, the caryatids, upholding its porch roof. Then comes the Propylaea, a grand gateway beckoning visitors into the heart of the Acropolis. As you pass through, the marks of conflict from the Persian Wars and Ottoman rule become evident. Despite its tumultuous history, the Acropolis remains unyielding and is honored as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's intriguing to note that the name Acropolis stems from the Greek for pious city. This isn't merely a reference to its elevation, but also its esteemed cultural and historical significance. Over the years, it has served as a military stronghold, a revered spot, and even hosted the first modern Olympic Games in 1896. The Acropolis embodies the spirit of ancient Greek culture, stands as a beacon of democracy, and symbolizes perseverance. Number 6. Chichen Itza. Chichen Itza, the renowned city of the powerful Mayan Empire, once full of life and wonders. At the heart of the city stands a towering pyramid known as El Castillo, or the Kukulkan Pyramid. Each of its steps aligns perfectly, facing north, south, east, and west. This pyramid wasn't just for show. It was dedicated to Kukulkan, the esteemed Mayan snake god. But the city had more to offer. There was the Temple of the Warriors, a place dedicated to brave souls, and an exciting ball court for intense games. It also had a mysterious natural well, the Cenote Sagrado, where valuable offerings were made to appease the gods. By the 14th century, however, Chichen Itza became deserted. It remained untouched until Spanish explorers rediscovered it in the 16th century. The reasons for its desertion remain a subject of speculation. Wars, disease, or perhaps lack of rainfall affecting their crops. Today, it stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a testament to the ingenuity of its builders and a destination for travelers worldwide. The name Chichen Itza means the mouth of the well of the Itza in Mayan. The Itzas were known for their prowess in battle and their trading acumen, dealing in goods like salt and textiles. They brought new innovations to Mayan culture, including the iconic Kukulkan Pyramid and the famed ball game. Chichen Itza remains a testament to the heart of the Mayan world, waiting to be explored. Number 5. The Olmec Heads. Olmec heads are named after the resourceful Olmec people who carved them. The Olmecs are often referred to as the mother culture of Mesoamerica, holding a foundational position in the lineage of cultures that followed. Interestingly, these heads are not carbon copies of each other. Each one has its own unique features, with sizes ranging from around 5 feet, the average height of an adult, to about 11 feet, roughly the height of a basketball hoop. Carved from boulders of volcanic rock sourced from nearby mountains, these stones are incredibly durable. The depicted faces are intriguing. They often display adult features such as full cheeks, broad noses, and distinct eyes, reminiscent of the facial characteristics of modern inhabitants of the region. And if you were to view them from behind, you'd find the backs to be completely flat. The purpose of these impressive stone heads remains a topic of speculation. Were they depictions of rulers or ancestors? Or perhaps used in rituals or religious ceremonies? While the true intent behind their creation might remain obscured by time, their existence marks them as an outstanding relic from Mexico's ancient past. Number 4. Teotihuacan. Teotihuacan, hidden in the heart of Mexico's valley, is an ancient place where even today, new secrets are uncovered. This city, constructed in the 1st millennium BC, thrived until the 7th century AD, when its inhabitants vanished without a trace. Today, Teotihuacan stands as an expansive outdoor museum. As a result, it's a popular destination for travelers in Mexico. The reasons behind its establishment remain a topic of debate. Some believe it was a venue for grand events and spiritual ceremonies, possibly even a place where ancient civilizations communicated with their deities. The name Teotihuacan, given by the Aztecs, translates to the place where the gods were created. This cityscape is dominated by towering pyramids. The Pyramid of the Sun, its largest, is outmatched in size by only 2 other pyramids worldwide. The Pyramid of the Moon follows in stature, while the Temple of Quetzalcoatl stands out with its association to the feathered snake deity. With its meticulous design resembling a vast grid, Teotihuacan once accommodated a diverse populace. These inhabitants traded goods with distant cities. Yet, as the city's history unfolded, it fell silent. Theories suggest drought, conflicts, or societal disagreements might have triggered the mass exodus. The truth remains cloaked in the intriguing mystery that is Teotihuacan. Number 3. Angkor Wat, a temple complex in Cambodia, holds the distinction of being the largest religious monument in the world, covering over 400 acres. It stands as a masterpiece of Khmer architecture and is one of the most significant archaeological sites in Southeast Asia. This temple was initially built in the early 12th century by the Khmer king Suryavarman II as a Hindu temple dedicated to the god Vishnu. Over time, it underwent a transformation into a Buddhist temple, reflecting the region's religious evolution. The construction of Angkor Wat was an enormous undertaking. It took 30 years to complete, with the efforts of approximately 300,000 people and 1,000 elephants. The structure is primarily made of sandstone, with over 5 million tons used in its construction. This sandstone was quarried from a mountain range 25 miles away, highlighting the immense effort and planning involved. The temple's outer wall is notable for its size, measuring 3.7 miles in length and 10 feet in height. Surrounding this wall is a moat, 200 feet wide and 10 feet deep, adding to the temple's grandeur and defense. The surfaces of Angkor Wat are covered in detailed bas-reliefs that depict various scenes from Hindu mythology, alongside depictions of everyday life in the Khmer Empire. These artistic details provide valuable insights into the culture and beliefs of the time. One of the most striking features of Angkor Wat is its 5 towers, which symbolize the 5 peaks of Mount Meru, a sacred mountain in Hindu mythology. The central tower, the highest of the 5, represents the mountain's peak. This symbolic architecture connects the temple to the spiritual and mythological traditions of the region. The temple's westward orientation, unlike most temples in the region, which face east, adds to its uniqueness. This orientation has led to speculation that Angkor Wat might have been built as a funerary temple for Suryavarman II. Number 2. The Forbidden City. The Forbidden City is a unique destination in Beijing, China. Don't be misled by the name. It's accessible to all now. But historically, when it was the residence of emperors and empresses, ordinary people weren't allowed in. This vast palace complex once housed the mighty Ming and Qing dynasties. Think about a place with 980 striking buildings, likely more than all structures in your entire neighborhood. In total, they contain an impressive 9,999 rooms. It's truly vast. What's even more intriguing about the Forbidden City is its construction. This massive compound, the largest collection of preserved ancient wooden structures in the world, was built without the use of nails, an impressive feat of architecture and design. As you walk through, you'll discover an array of art and historical artifacts, from narrative paintings to intricate statues. The entire Forbidden City seems to be a living testament to the rich history and culture of ancient China. The layout and design of the Forbidden City have been meticulously planned. It adheres to principles of feng shui, the Chinese art of positioning structures harmoniously with their surroundings. To further its majesty, the city is protected by a fortified wall and a surrounding moat, reminiscent of the grandeur of historical castles. Today, what was once a restricted zone has transformed into a popular site for learning and exploration. Number 1. Yonaguni Monument. The great mystery of the Yonaguni Monument, often referred to as the Atlantis of Japan, where every stone has its own story. This massive underwater formation hides near Yonaguni Island, Japan, just about 100 kilometers from Taiwan. As you explore, you'll come across vast flat terraces and oddly shaped rocks that hint at tales from 5,000 years ago. If you take a closer look, you can see formations resembling giant stairs, dive platforms, and even what appears to be an underwater staircase. It raises the question, could nature alone have created such structures? There is a debate among scholars and researchers. Some argue that the formations are a result of underwater currents and erosion over time. However, there are those who contend that this might be a submerged city, a testament to an era when the world's geography was vastly different. Some theories even suggest it was a strategic military base, serving as a bulwark against potential threats from the depths. Comment which of the 20 mysterious monuments you would like to travel to next. Make sure to subscribe for more videos on amazing places to adventure in the world.